Good, good afternoon, everybody. All right. We're running a beautiful 81 degrees on the back porch in the shade. Yes, we are. We're coming to you from the beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, Tyler, Texas. Yes, we are. Okay, it looks like I'm back, folks. There was a couple, three videos there. It did not record my voice. What happened? I don't know. Uh, I had everything set. Uh, I don't understand why you would have a program that changes the settings that somebody puts in there after they've been put in. I didn't go in and change them, but they were. Anyway, it didn't work, did it? No. All right. Anyway, uh, I think I got it fixed, and hopefully you can hear me now. All right. I wasn't able to get hold of my brother. He was on a little vacay date, whatever, with his girlfriend, and wasn't able to get a hold of him. Still haven't got a hold of him, but I think I got it fixed. All right. So we sitting here at the BHP yard. All that gravel, mercy, look, sand, uh, who knows what all. All right. We are driving the Kenworth. Now, I brought this to you, and, well, you never heard what I said, so I get to say it again. How about that? All right, let's jump into the game. All right. Okay, let's see here. What we got for a load? I like doing the external contracts. Yeah, I just like doing the external contracts. We're just going to leave it at that. All right. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, just 308 miles. We'll grab that. All right. Now, I am in a Kenworth
Let's go.
K100E, and the 100E they started production back in 1984. Yes, replacing the K100. Now, the E stands for aerodynamics. The 100E had 75% more aerodynamics over the K100. Okay. Now, give you a little backstory on Kenworth. Okay,
Let's go.
we all know that Kenworth and Peterbilt are both owned by Packard. Yes, all right. But in the beginning, Kenworth was not called Kenworth. No, it was called the GER 6. GER SIX. Excuse me. Gerlanger first opened its doors in 1917. Actually, it was like 1916, but their first production model came out in 17. All right. And it was a good truck. And the reason they called it the Ger 6 was because the first three letters of their last name and the six-cylinder engine they used in their truck. Yes. All right. I sure hope everybody's having a good day today. Now, with that said,
Get ready to turn left.
Oops, I made a
Turn
mistake. 1902, excuse me. They went bankrupt. Gerlanger went bankrupt in 17. Now, I correct myself. When they went bankrupt,
Keep right, and then turn right.
remaining assets and
Turn right.
things of the company, or the company itself, was sold. Yes, it was. You're going to have to wait on me, little car. I'm coming on out. Let me get up here. It's moving along here a minute. We'll continue. Because I did find it interesting. And I hope you do too. Now we are running a Cummins 500, and I believe we got 10 speed. I chose these colors because I thought they looked good together. I like red somewhat. And black and purple just flat look good together. Alright. We got a right hand turn coming up here, so we'll stop there. And I'll get back into my notes a little bit, because I don't want to read and drive. We found that don't work too good.
Go straight.
No, I tear stuff up.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Now, when the company was sold, two gentlemen bought the company. As soon as I get up here on the big road, I'll bring it to you. 35 mile to go. All right. E.K. Worthington and Captain Frederick Kent bought the truck, or bought the company. And in 1919, they changed the name of the GER 6 to Kenworth, using parts of their name. All right. That's how Kenworth became Kenworth. All right. Bet you didn't know that. I didn't know it until I looked it up the other day. Yeah. Amazing what you find on Wikipedia. Now, they had a pretty good read on Wikipedia about it. I did not take the time to write everything down. Those were just a few notes I grabbed up out of there. If you want to know more, look it up on Wikipedia. All right. And I started my search with the difference between the K100 and the K100E. Now, the latter part of my career, last 8 years, 9 years, something like that, I pulled signs, and I enjoyed it very much. And I drove a K100. It was the flat top. It was not the studio sweeper. Yeah. I tried to bring you a couple different views going down the road. I ended up crashing, tearing stuff up. And you know that's just not my gameplay. I try to drive it, keep it as real as I can and still have fun. 90 to nothing, running into stuff. You don't do that in real life, so yeah. Whoa, easy, easy. I try to keep it somewhat real. Now, there's nothing wrong with that kind of gameplay. If that's what you're into, hey, go for it. Grand Theft Auto was a pretty good run when it, but I grew tired of it. Yeah, I'm not going down it. It's just not my style. And I did try to recognize a couple of my new subscribers, but nobody heard it. So, Eli Kavanaugh, welcome to the family. Because I do believe we are family here. Daniel Hardy, welcome to the family. All right. Now, I may not mention everybody all the time. Uh, but I thought that might be worth saying. All right, we got 219 miles to go. Now game stuttering. I may rub some people wrong, and that's just fine because I am me, and this is about me and my feelings, and take it for what it's worth. What you like, take it, use it, keep it. What you don't like, let it fall out the window. Yeah. Hey, gosh. Well, it's acting squirrely. Personally, I like cab overs. Not everybody likes them, and probably for good reasons. They're not the easiest to work on. They're not the easiest thing out there to drive. You do sit right on the drive wheels, therefore you're in for one bouncy ride. And in a cab over, you feel the turn long before you see the turn. Every movement you make on that wheel, you feel it in the seat. Yes. Because you are sitting right on top of the wheels. I just said that. Advantage of driving a cab over. I can fit into real tight spots where a conventional
Keep
cannot.
left.
I'm not taking nothing away from conventionals. They're good trucks, and that become the industry norm. The 100E was in production from 84 until 2002. And that's when they stopped making cab overs altogether as far as Kenworth. All right.
Keep left.
You know, when you jack these cab overs forward to inspect and work on the engine, etc., you got to use a strap and wrap it around the frame, hook it up to the truck, so that you don't jack it too far forward. You jack these things too much, you can very easily tip that cab right off the frame. I've heard of it happening. I've never seen it, never done it. But I hear it can be. Personally, I think common sense would tell you it's open enough to do what you need to do. Yeah, it might still be in the way, but there comes a point, hey, that's too far, I think that's what's wrong with everybody these days. They seem to forget the common sense in a lot of things. Uh, but that's just me. Uh, I don't know uh, what else I can tell you about a cab over. Oh, they're warmer. Even in the wintertime, they're warmer. You're sitting right on top of the engine. The truck I drove, uh, the doghouse, wasn't insulated quite as much as it should have been. Some of that insulation had gotten old, wore, and tore up and whatnot. It would get pretty warm in that cab in the summertime. And my truck didn't have air conditioning. Kenworth didn't start putting air conditioning in their trucks as a norm until I think it was like 86, 85, 86, something like that. The truck I drove was an 88. And it didn't have air conditioning from the factory. Had the radio vents like you see here, but they were both in the middle of the cab, one facing each seat. I call them radio vents because they're as big as a radio.
Keep left.
And I call them that. I don't know what they call them or what anybody else calls them. All right. 132 miles to go. It's just clicking on down.
Keep left.
My brother Mark, he been blessed. He may not look at it that way, but I do. Mark has worked mostly for bigger companies. I tended to ride the mom and pops. Nothing wrong with going either way. I mean, with the bigger companies, often you get nicer equipment because they've got the money to spend on them. Mom and pops, not so much. Anyway, I've always drove older equipment.
Keep right.
The
And then
newest
turn right.
truck I ever drove was about 4 years old when I drove it.
Turn right.
So with that said, yeah, I'm used to the older equipment. next one. You drivers out there, why are the steering wheels smaller on big trucks these days? You remember back in the day, they used to be 18, 20-inch steering wheels. Some of them even 22 inches. There was a reason for that. Back in the day, you didn't have power steering. And you needed that big old wheel to crank on in order to get it to do what it wanted, what you wanted it to do at low or no speeds. With the advent of power steering, which 99% of the trucks, if not 100%, all have power steering now, I believe, except your older ones. And that's why the steering wheels were so big back then. All right. Now I do have 600 gallons of fuel, 300 gallons of fuel on this. No, I got 600 gallons. I got 4 fuel tanks. Each tank holds 150 gallons. So I can carry 600 gallons of fuel. Yeah, buddy. Rarely will I have to worry about fuel if I top off each run. There are trucks out there that I've run out and had to stop fuel up in the middle of a run. But I don't think I have that to worry about in this truck. I appreciate each and every one of you. You are part of my family as far as this little channel growing. We are a family. Your continued support helps the family grow. Yes. See, when we first met, we were buddies, friends. We've become more like family, or at least in my book. And my book may not mean a hill of beans to the next guy. It means something to me, though. Alrighty. Wow, folks, we here. 37 miles to go. Boy, it's been a short 300 miles, I tell you. And hopefully this video will be out tomorrow. When I get done making it, I'm going to go make the inspection to see that it worked properly. Because I don't want to bring you another no talking video. There's nothing wrong with those type videos.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Some people enjoy them, but I enjoy talking with you. And I hope you enjoy listening to me. If you do enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Like it, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and get everything I bring when I bring it. Yes. Now, if you wonder why I got the map up and I don't use the GPS, uh, well, I can keep track of all my fuel, my speed, when I'm supposed to be somewhere, the whole 9 yards. And here we go. F3. There. And the way I got everything set up, I set so close, you can't see the GPS behind that right mirror up there. Going this way, I can still tell how fast I'm going because this truck maxes out at 80
Keep
mile an
right.
hour. So I can tell how fast I'm going.
Then exit right.
But I don't know how far I've got to go yet. On the
Exit right.
right side there, on the bottom, inside, is my fuel gauge. So I can watch my fuel there. I've got 3/4 of a tank.
Get ready to turn left.
But it's just easier to
Turn left.
have that up and be watching what I'm doing. Yes. Alrighty, 9 mile to go. As I said, I'm going to check it, make sure it worked. I didn't check the other ones. I don't normally check them because they're supposed to be there. Why it changed the settings that I had it on is only speculation. I have no idea. None. Kinda like the radio in my car or in my pickup truck. I put on a said station unless I change the station or my wife changes the station. Every time I turn that radio on, it should be on that station. On this recording platform I'm on, I guess that's not the case. I'm not going to mention the recording program because I don't want to bring bad light onto them any more than I want to bring bad light onto anybody. Although I guess some of us need a little bad light now and then. But I'm not 100% happy with it. But it's what I got, so that's what I deal with. I'm not 100%. Come on, game, quit this. We're almost there. I'm not 100% happy with the mouse and keyboard. I wish I had a gearbox and seat and steering wheel and all that. But I don't have the money for that kind of stuff. That stuff is crazy high price. So I deal with what I got. And I enjoy it to the best that I can. So, same thing with my recording platform. I do the best I can with it. I guess I'll just need to check it more often. I was unsure of what to do to make it work, but somehow I fumbled around. I think I actually got it. Sure hope so anyway. Boy, that game's sure being glitchy. I mean, I wish I had better internet speed.
Keep left, and then turn left.
But I got what I can afford. It's not the greatest. Hey, I'm not the greatest.
Turn left.
I hope I'm entertaining enough for you. And see, you got that beep 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 beep. You didn't have them on these trucks. I don't know why it's on this truck. Uh, that navigational stuff didn't come out till the 2000s. Not no 80 something model cab over. That's, I think that's a bunch of silliness. You can't tell you're riding close to somebody. You can't tell somebody's right in front of you. You don't need to be driving. You can't tell there's somebody beside you. Well, on that there, I think that's a good thing because I don't care what you're driving. There's blind spots, and somebody's in that blind spot. You just flat don't see them. That's all there is to it. So yeah, side warnings, I can understand those. Backup warnings, you gotta know where you're backing up. Just like you gotta know what's sitting right in front of you driving down the road. And of course, you do got some old timers that say you don't even need to know who's beside you. You should know that there. You should have seen them coming. And I can understand that too. And in most cases, I do know when somebody coming up on me. Because I don't play with my
Go straight.
cell phone going down the road. I use a phone for a phone. I don't sit there and play games on it and sit there and text back and forth on them. I just don't do that. I used to drive my wife crazy when she'd go with me. I'd have the radio going, I'd have the CB going, the GPS going, watching traffic, and knew what was what on all the devices I had working. You know, it was just the way I did business. And then the phone would ring. I'd reach over, pick up the phone, and answer the phone. But I didn't sit there and text on it, play games and whatever else they did. But usually when I got a phone call, I'd pick it up and say, hello, find out who it
Keep
is,
right.
say, hold on a minute, set the
And then
phone
turn
down
right.
and pull to the side of the road. Didn't just sit there and jaw jack going down the road.
Turn right.
And anymore, I don't even pick my phone up because I'm not a working man no more. I don't have to. So I don't pick that phone up when I'm going down the road. I'll call you when I get to where I'm at if you leave a message. All right. Well, we got 0 miles. We just got a couple blocks to go here. Got a little car in front of me. I can't make my right turn. Oh, that's going to be an ugly turn. Climb all over that
Keep
sidewalk.
left. And then turn left.
But I didn't hit nobody. This
Turn
time.
left.
That looks like we're here. All right. We're at the BNSF yard. Now we are hauling doubles, so we ain't got to worry about backing it up. It's either going to have me off to the left or
You
off
have
to the
arrived at your
right.
destination.
I'm not positive.
Your route guidance is now
Oh, it's
finished.
going to have me up here, make a right, and go over there by that crane. Okay. Yeah. I remember this yard. Told you. You play the game long enough, you sort of get to understand the maps. Because they don't change that much. All right, folks. If it's worked, you'll see this video. If not, we'll Do it until we get a video. All right. Y'all be careful. Y'all be kind. May God bless you and keep you.